Hi, my name is Gregory Phipps. Today I'm going to be talking to you about knowing your audience's sociology. And as we learn in our text, there's 6 different types of things that we should consider when considering our audience's sociology: age, gender, affectional orientation, educational and intellectual levels, religious and religiousness, and cultural factors. So let's get started with age. Some things to consider that you might want to question and ask yourself before you speak to your audience. And ask yourself whether or not is their age going to differ in their goals, interests, and day-to-day concerns, whereas a young child might not care so much about the war as a Vietnam vet would care about it. Does their age differ, cause them to differ in their ability to absorb information? Can they take in this information via their age? And do they differ in respect for tradition and past? Again, going back to the Vietnam veteran who would really respect someone talking about that era that he was known for and where he worked the most. Um, the second factor, the gender age. Men and women have different values that are important and that are related to them differently. So we must consider this before speaking to them. We also need to question, will they be seen differently by men and women? That is our topic. What are we talking about? Will it be seen differently by men, by women? Okay? And are they going to respond differently to the type of language that we're using and to the type of style? So we should consider all of these things before going and speaking to a certain group of people. The third part, affectional orientation. Okay? Is this going to influence the way that they see the topic? For one. Okay, so if I'm presenting to you a topic that may be strongly against gay marriage or something of that nature, and I'm talking to a predominantly gay crowd, I might want to change that up a little bit and make that a little more respectable to them. Also, um, our attitudes and behavior is going to conform to the stereotypes of both gay and straight altogether. And also, should it influence your language style, how you speak to them, what words you use, what words you choose not to use. Okay, and the next thing that we should consider is the education and intellectual levels. Okay, as you know, a lot of educated people tend to relate to social or political activism, meaning that they're extremely involved. So consider that whenever you're speaking to them and trying to make a point, you can use that. Also, their interest and concerns, they might change with different levels of education. So consider that as well. And their education levels may reflect the way that they give you your criticism, and they may question the type of evidence that you bring up and your argument for your speech itself. So also keep that in mind. Another thing is the religion and the religiousness of the group that you're speaking to. Okay, are they going to see what you're trying to see, what you're trying to get across to them? Are they going to see that in a religious way if it's not intended to be? And if so, you might want to revamp and say things a little bit differently so that they can take that in the way that you mean it, not the way that they're kind of programmed to take it. Um, Also, you should question, does your topic, is it going to attack their religious beliefs? And if so, it might not be the right crowd to get the right results that you're trying to get. Does the audience, does their beliefs differ from the the official teachings of their religion? I guess is what I'm trying to say with that. So keep in mind, some cultural factors. Is what you're saying going to even be relevant to them? And also, you must consider, like, if you go to some cultures where it's revered as the elder people or the more intelligent people, and the younger people are still learning and they're there to get advice from the elder people. We must consider that as well, um, because their expectations may be different of you. So, and then also, you have to consider the relevance of the differences within their own culture itself and apply that to what you're trying to present. Some other factors, um, their occupation, their relationship status, their relational status, some special interest that they may be incorporated with, politics, and organizational relationships. Um, Also consider context characteristics. Okay, and in conclusion, we've already spoke about the 6 different ways to really analyze your audience's sociology. So with these, you should really be able to grab your audience's attention, not step on anybody's feet, and still get across everything that you need to get across in the right manner. Thank you.